There's only one way to win this match. Place your opponent in the casket, close the lid.
Which means anything goes, and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. But win or lose, a casket match is the type of thing that fundamentally changes a person.
The fact is definitely something to keep in mind as this thing gets underway. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Oh no, a sledgehammer? Better call the paramedics right now.
Being carried around now.
Oh, now powerbomb onto the apron.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
I have no clue how much lawn work needs to be done in this one, but we have a shovel now.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
Oh!
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Only the sickest superstars have ever actively wanted to be in a match like this, but once you are, you have to get into a dark mindset.
When it comes to a casket match, it all boils down to a matter of who can be the most sadistic superstar in the match. Losing this one can change you forever.
Clothesline! And Cena's starting to falter here.
Cena having trouble getting his bearings.
Caught that and reversed it.
Crucial turnaround there because Cena was falling behind.
But Cena still has to do more to get this fully in his favor. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance.
They survived!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And he heads back into the ring.
Oh, what a clothesline.
The Boogeyman looking to end this.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Just bashing them with that hammer. And the Boogeyman is taking control of this match.
Gonna be hard to stop the Boogeyman here.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Ooh.
Cena's starting to look a little worse for wear after that bit of offense.
The Boogeyman is an absolute terror with that type of attack. Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Cena's perseverance being tested.
And that cuts Cena right off. Counter. He knew just what to do. Clubbing blow to the back. What a shot!
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
An impressive chain of moves from Boogeyman.
Yeah, the Boogeyman really remaining the aggressor here.
John Cena's in quite a bind.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Just utterly terrifying offense from the Boogeyman.
Makes you...
Boogeyman with his grip cinched in. Boogie bomb! He might be moments away from taking that eternal nap. Just have to get him to the casket and shut the lid.
Over the top and into the casket.
This thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He's heading back to the ring.
Whoa, they just chucked that hammer right at him. Cena's getting dominated.
Cena has to find a way to reassert himself.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Uh-oh, monkey flip. I love it.
Taking things to the top rope.
Take off. Huge impact.
He's able to dodge out of the way. slam. Flinged across the way.
Hold on, is he thinking of a submission here?
Oh, this move will make... He just decides to end the hold.
I wonder what he's thinking here. And these competitors are really laying it all on the line here. You can just tell how badly they want it.
Oof, good touch. Nasty.
The Boogeyman making sure the WWE Universe is thoroughly creeped out. Point of the knee buried into the gut, setting up the pump handle. Here we go. Up and...
Boogie slam by Boogeyman.
Why do you sound like you're crying? Grabbed up and driven down with the Boogie Bomb. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Clothesline over the top rope, and that is not where you want to be. Trust me. Get out of there.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back. Climbing the link shot, and there's the winner.
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, the Boogeyman. Casket is sealed, and so is this match.
No one wants to be put in a casket before their time, and they have to be upset about it.
Upset? I'd be crying by now.
Well, Saxton, you cry when your nightlight runs out of batteries.
The ring general Gunther standing tall in the ring here tonight.
Dealing with Gunther is no simple task. Gunther's absolutely unwavering in the ring, and one chop from him feels like he's just been shot by a cannon.
Yeah, Corey, I don't envy anyone who has to go toe-to-toe with Gunther.
Yeah, but Solo Sikoa was born to rule and built for war. The tribal chief calls the shots. You either follow him or you're removed.
Yeah, Solo's the one who's moving the chess pieces across the board now. Solo's handing down orders with merciless intent, solely to solidify his position on the tribal throne.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Oh, man. Rear European uppercut. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
A warning and a challenge from Gunther.
On the apron.
Whoa, look out.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Fist directly to the gut. Oh, Gunther put a stop to that.
Ooh, slam!
With authority.
And Gunther has earned the upper hand here.
Solo's perseverance being tested.
Corey, do you think Gunther needs to do anything differently in this match? Maybe change up his strategy a bit?
Not at all, Cole. Gunther's blistering strikes and bone-rattling slams have always served him well. No need for him to change things now.
That's unnecessary.
That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport.
With some questionable moves.
Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Boom! Read that one.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible.
Gut wrench. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Gut wrench suplex.
Making it look easy. Just another insane display of power.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
The ring general showing off his power with unbelievable power.
That could put Solo down for good.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Back suplex on the apron.
And Sikoa on the receiving end again.
And this is Gunther sticking to what works. This is why he is the ring general.
The vicious Gunther building up that energy. Things are not going to be pretty.
Neckbreaker.
Very nice. Systematic attack on that arm. Just punishing their opponent.
What's Gunther setting up here?
Oh, my. Down with authority. A non-stop assault from Gunther here.
Gunther seizing every opening.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Gunther now from behind.
Gojira clutches in. All the leverage and pressure staying on the neck.
Have to get out now. Oh, man, it's over. He's tapping.
Here's your winner, Gunther. The typically dominant Solo Sikoa struck down in defeat.
We usually expect ruthless dominance from Solo, but tonight, that just wasn't the case.
With his fearsome appearance, in-ring skills, and the looming threat of poison mist, the Great Muta makes for one intimidating opponent.
Well, that's not to mention the fact that...
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. I think this ref might be a little slow on the count.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
And he had Braun's number there. Wicked chop. Down on the shoulder.
Simple but effective side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
Off the ropes, big elbow drop.
Really just laying it in.
Corey, got any advice for Braun Breaker in this one?
Breaker needs to let that dog out, Cole. This is the time for him to attack without hesitation or reservation. Be an animal. Never forget, the goal is to win by any means necessary.
Muta just continues to mount the offense.
The attacks will not relent from Muta.
Just stretching out the arm. And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. And now the great Muta is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
Breaker sidesteps out of that.
A string of counters.
Muta isn't taking this lying down anymore.
But the great Muta has to push now while a window's open.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Tough spot for Braun to be in.
Steering clear there.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. All the way out. Suplex. Oh.
Ripped in the hard way.
The great Muta continues to maintain the advantage.
The great Muta is making a statement. Measuring him now, lining it up.
Axe hit. This could be it. Breaker with the cover. Shoulder up right away.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Roundhouse kick. Man. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Breaker's pulled in.
Shining Wizard finds the mark. Braun's chances are fading.
Into the cover. The great Muta gets the win. What a match.
Here is your winner.
Braun Breaker suffering defeat tonight.
This is just going to drive Breaker crazy. This is not a guy who can just accept losing a match.
We've got Jada Parker in the ring here, a superstar who does not mess around and has a serious mean streak.
She's tough as nails too, Michael. Jada Parker is ready to scrap and claw to get what she wants in this industry. And she's not afraid to do things the hard way, if that's what it takes.
If by do things the hard way, you mean brutalizing her opponents, then yes, I agree. She's certainly not afraid of doing that.
And then we have Becky Lynch, always ready for a fight and always ready to make a statement. When she sets her mind to something, Lynch can seem almost unstoppable. She'll keep running at a problem head-on until it relents.
That's something you have to respect about Becky. No matter the opposition or obstacle in her path, she will find a way through. Her whole career, she's been taking lemons and making her own lemonade out of it.
Sit out, jawbreaker!
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
And Parker is really putting the pressure on.
Jada is unloading attacks here. Neckbreaker.
Becky Lynch has enjoyed a long and decorated in-ring career, but that also means she's racked up a long and decorated list of injuries. I'm just saying, a smart competitor would look to zero in on some of those problem areas, so to speak.
Fair point, Corey. That's a ruthless, albeit cunning strategy to take on the man. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. And momentum is slipping away from Lynch.
Yeah, ruthless attacks putting Becky on the back foot here. Call it cheap, call it cunning, just make sure you call it effective. When you're a part of the blue brand, you know you have to bring it each and every time you step into the ring.
That can make an opening for her. He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is. Forearm.
Jada Parker taunting her downed opponent. Here it comes.
Hypnotic by Jada Parker.
Parker put a stamp on this one.
Cover. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
That was a huge kick out that might have taken everything that is left in Becky Lynch.
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time? Look at this. This can't be good.
Oh, man, this might be it.
There's two. Oh, kick out. Kicked out. He kicked out.
As close to three as you could possibly get without the bell ringing.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
From way up. Double axe handle connects.
And Parker is really putting the pressure on.
Lynch is going to have to dig down deep here. From the top. Elbow drop.
Covering their opponent for the win. She kicks out with force.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Lynch responds.
We've got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro cradle.
Shoulder up before the count started.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the one count.
Constant pressure being kept on Becky.
And Jada cannot be stopped right now. And is she? Yeah, it looks... Jada Parker taunting her downed opponent. Here it comes.
With the counter.
She's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Cover. Parker's shoulders are down.
She is not done yet.
And that holds Becky back. Oh, God. Face first.
Jada Parker taunting her downed opponent. Here it comes. Hypnotic. Lynch is done. Cover. We have a cover.
Two. And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, Jada.
And Jada picks up the win here tonight.
Hard work and effort paid off big time for Jada Parker tonight.
And Akira Tozawa's live here tonight. Tozawa loves to fly and hit quick offense, which is good because it's unlikely he'll outpower. His opponent.
Tozawa will step up to anybody. And if there's one thing Tozawa loves to do, Michael, it's push the pace of the match.
And you have to admire Tozawa's guts in taking on challengers of all sizes, though it doesn't always end well for him.
And then there's the always outspoken LA Knight standing across the way.
Well, normally I'd say a guy who does this much talking is annoying, but I'll hand it to him. LA Knight really backs up every word in the ring, even if that word might only be an emphatic, yeah.
Canadian Destroyer!
And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
Yeah, Akira Tozawa is executing his game plan.
Corey, what does LA Knight have to do here to come out on top?
Well, I don't think he needs to adjust his approach much at all. If he wants to come out on top here, he needs to stick to his usual game plan. Don't fix what ain't broken.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Just breaking down the opponent.
Tozawa feeling confident, but he's losing precious seconds here with this display.
Climbing up those ropes now.
Sky high. Look out below. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Akira Tozawa planted one there.
Laser precision.
Just a relentless assault from Akira Tozawa.
Knight is going to have to dig down deep here.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Going through plenty of pain, but there's no need to panic.
Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Ah, jeez. Uh-oh, look at this. Suplex. Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
And Tozawa might have more in store.
Back into the ring now. And he's going to the top.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. From the top. All the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
And targeting the leg there.
Stomping. Ouch.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Oh, he flips that around.
And Knight is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Now able to stop things, but will he gain command? Oh, man.
Tozawa springing to the top rope.
We can see it taking flight.
You gotta be kidding me.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. Right to the leg.
And Tozawa is having his way right now.
LA has run into a roadblock.
And he gets set back into the ring. Caught the leg.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
And evades the attack.
And a suplex. Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
Knight in a state of distress.
Yeah, Akira Tozawa is executing his game plan.
Taking things to the top rope.
From the top.
Tozawa, what a senton! Will Tozawa put it away here?
Continuing to work on the leg.
And his leg has become the target here.
Knee right on target.
And what a hit. He just flipped the script there. Oh, boy.
German suplex. It's impossible to keep up cover on Knight. But can he kick out? Shoulder up, shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Oh.
Take off. Crushing the knee there.
Destructive arm breaker.
Oh! LA Knight's hopes are waiting.
And Tozawa might have more in store. This is what he feeds off of. Moments like this big match feel. From the top. Tozawa, what a senton.
LA Knight is done.
That'll do it! The victory tonight!
Here is your winner,
Very impressive victory for Akira Tozawa.
Once again proving the true power of Tozawa.
I'll give it to him. Tozawa really earned the win here tonight.
Astonishment setting in as we look at the 550-pound Yokozuna. Beware, the invasion is underway.
The mere presence of Yokozuna is a stress test of the foundation of WWE. What girth. This is a mammoth individual.
When the bell rings, it serves as a siren to signify the launch of Yokozuna's sinister attack.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but how much does any of that really matter to the Fiend? All he cares about is destruction, carnage, oh, and don't forget terror. He's indiscriminate when it comes to all those things.
Clothesline in the corner! Lift it up. What's next? Powerbomb!
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Oh my God, right over the top and hit hard.
Looks like they do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. No mercy being shown to the Fiend here.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
Picked up and being carried around now. Gets slapped down. Oh, his stamina is getting tested here.
Yokozuna proving to be a bulldozer that won't be stopped.
And Yokozuna didn't see that coming.
And the Fiend is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring. On the apron. What?
Corey, what do you think the Fiend has in store tonight?
The Fiend is all about mind games and pain, tearing his opponent apart both mentally and physically. No doubt that's what he plans to do in this match.
Oh, my goodness.
Not looking good in this position. He gets set straight down to the floor. Sliding back into the ring. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Ring-shaking powerbomb. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
That was the work of a one.
And the count stopped short of 2.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Man.
Oh, right across the throat.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Oh my God, look at this. What is he doing here?
Oh, thunderous headbutt.
Drops the elbow.
The Fiend may be thinking high risk. Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Totally helpless at the moment.
Big slam.
Being placed in the corner here.
Put on the top rope. Something big's coming.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Powerbomb! Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Bam! Answer with a headbutt.
A body part working the arm.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Ooh, right to the arm.
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Something tells me the Fiend enjoys some of this pain. Ow.
Oh my gosh, what impact. Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now. Headbutt to the back of the neck.
What a chancery.
Oh!
Fiend just can't mount any offense.
Yeah, Yokozuna is clearly in control.
Dragging his opponent out of the corner and a thunderous headbutt from Yoko.
It is only going to get worse for the opponent of Yokozuna. From the middle rope.
Bonsai.
No way Fiend's getting up now.
Yoko says this one's over.
You like pancakes? Will Yokozuna seal the deal?
2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
And absolutely no idea how that didn't work out in Yokozuna's favor. You can tell he's shocked too. These men are looking battered and bruised. You have to believe the end is near.
Bruised but not broken. This one is going as long as there's breath in their lungs.
Oh, Yokozuna counter.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
A great counter to cover. Picking up the victory as his opponent does his best. Saxton stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner,
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times.
And as we officially begin, something to remember about Eddie Guerrero is that Eddie has a loose interpretation of the WWE rulebook.
And that unique understanding of the rules keeps Eddie's opponent and the referee for this match guessing.
You never know with Eddie. One night you get a pat on the back, and the next you get stabbed in the back.
And across the ring is the cream of the crop himself, Macho Man Randy Savage. And what's that saying about the cream always rising to the top? In Savage's mind, he already has this match won.
A non-stop assault from Guerrero here.
Macho Man needs to snap out of this.
Ooh, and fights back.
What a kick.
Corey, any insight on how to get the better of a fiery opponent like Eddie Guerrero?
You can't let Eddie find his rhythm and really get going. You got to cut him off whenever you can and stop him from attacking at his pace.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Setting up. Suplex.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Eddie with a reversal. And Eddie pays for leaving an opening. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Get this back into the ring now.
Ow! Picture perfect drop kick. Ooh. Oh, man. Got the leg and elbow drop.
Working the leg with that move.
Crushing the hamstring.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Savage is run into trouble.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like Eddie.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Got the leg and taking out the legs, taking out the ability to create separation.
Boot to the stomach.
Caving in the abdomen. Towards
A pin. We have a pin.
kicking out before the count.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
And a reversal by Guerrero.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
And Savage is looking for a solution.
Savage avoids damage.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. High angle belly to back suplex.
A running Hurricane Rana. Got the leg and
Dropping the elbow.
Eddie Guerrero, suplex number 1, but we know what's to come. How about twice? And the trifecta.
3 amigos.
That's Guerrero showing that just when you expect him to cheat, he can just out-wrestle you instead.
Top rope for Eddie. From the top. Elbow drop. Savage is run into trouble.
Yeah, Eddie just can't be stopped now.
He might just be stalling for time here. Shoulders down. Will Macho Man Randy Savage be able to recover? Kicking out in time.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Running Hurricane Rana. Ascending to the top rope. Look at the high splash by Eddie.
Savage looks absolutely out of it.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
That was incredible resilience, gentlemen. Macho Man's toughness on display tonight.
What other option? What other choice? Look at the high
Frog splash does it. Here's Eddie's chance.
2 count. Byron, you're an anxious guy, so on a scale of 1 to 10, about how stressed out do you get during TLC matches?
Right now, I'd say I'm sitting comfortably at a 6.5. The more ladders that come into play, that number will probably rise. But that's the beauty of this match, isn't it? It pushes the superstars to their limit, and the audience right with them.
Wrestling down. It's cinched in. This could be over.
Twisting turn.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Brought down with a DDT. He connects with a counter. Bang! And now headed to the outside.
Waller feeling the energy. The energy from this crowd.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Oh, nothing fancy with that boot. He's making his way to ringside now. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Bringing out that kendo stick means he is truly willing to go to the extreme.
Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Look at this. He's so close to victory. He can touch it.
Have to finish the job now. You have to get it totally unhooked.
Byron, there are so many moving parts in the TLC match. What does a matchup like this come down to?
For as much chaos as there is in a TLC match, preparation is so important. A superstar needs a strategy.
The greatest wars are fought and won with superior strategy. That's what you need to do to decide how you're taking everyone else out.
It's survival of the fittest, and only the strong survive. And the way to do that here is with a well-thought-out game plan.
Down and a sit-out spine buster.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Waller just smothering his opponent with offense.
Versatility from Rollins. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
DDT. And he's busted open. We need to get the doctors out here quick.
That's ruthless striking.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Unloading elbow.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Just look at Grayson gain the momentum in this one.
This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going.
Oh my Lord! What contact! Bang! Stops that offense from connecting.
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
Seth weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Oh, that didn't go as Seth designed. Oh man! What a nasty STO. What a right hand and then a somersault, but prettier.
Waller wants the spotlight. That's definitely one way to get it.
I'm glad you've come around to respecting talent when it stares you in the face.
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller with a rolling thunder stunner. And that should create an opening.
Opportunity now to make the climb.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Making the long reach.
He thinks it's his for the taking.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Made it to the top. Now it's about snatching down the prize. And so much has already been endured in this match.
What a display of guts, of heart. We'll see what these superstars have left in the tank. Throwing down punches and counters out.
He's able to reverse it.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
Reaching.
So close to victory.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Boom. Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
And I don't think anything can stop Grayson now.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Oh my gosh, the table has imploded.
Showing no regard for his opponent's well-being, using him like a hammer saw to break the table in half.
Clearly holding nothing back, looking to do lasting damage.
He's grasping, reaching for it. He's grasping for the win.
This is so tense.
The WWE Universe is waiting with bated breath.
Trying to reach it, trying to win.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
From Rollins, springboard, but nobody home. Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
He's setting it up in the center of the ring.
Perfect for whatever he has planned next.
Grayson Waller, rolling thunder stunner.
That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you. He's got it in his hands.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
Keeping at it. Could this be it?
Straining to get this thing down.
You got to do everything you can at this point.
This one's heading to the outside.
Retaliation from Grayson.
And Waller puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
He's able to stop that onrush. Now looking to capitalize.
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
He'll take things into the ring. Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
He wants this.
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller with a rolling thunder stunner.
Now is his opportunity. Now is his chance. Get to the ladder and climb.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
No time to wait. Has to hurry.
You're so close.
This is it, guys. Exactly how I said it was going to play out.
Grabs it, and the ladder match is over.
Here is your winner, Grayson.
Quite the positive result for Grayson Waller.
And it is back to the drawing board for Rollins.
Yeah, but we all know you can't keep a good visionary down for long.
And what differentiates a steel cage from, say, an Elimination Chamber or a Hell in a Cell?
Simple. Those matches encourage creativity. You can leave the ring, you can move around. This match encourages proximity. You are locked in with your opponent. Or maybe they're locked in with you.
Oh my God, a clothesline! What a stop to the back of the neck!
Ooh, connects on the kick. Just disrespectful.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Ow! Foot, meat, back. damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Whipped over in a snap suplex.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
Tough spot, even for the rattlesnake.
And that holds Theory back.
Austin is going to look to press on the advantage.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
That's a good strategy for staying out of danger in a submission match.
Well, besides just staying on your feet and off the ground, how about you covering yourself in grease?
That's cheating, Corey.
Oh, calm down, Saxton. I'm just brainstorming.
Oh, right into a counter.
Tying up their opponent. Brainbuster across the knee.
And Theory is showing us what he can do here. No wasted motion on that one. Theory looking for a win in the now.
The ATL.
Will that clinch it for Theory?
To the arm.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Reaching this point in the steel cage, everything's all starting to come to a head now.
The arm getting pummeled. Oh, the advantage is turned towards Theory.
Yeah, Theory's proving hard to keep up with.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Working on the arm. Oh, God, that hurt.
Stone Cold able to reverse that.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
German suplex.
Ooh! Ooh, right to the leg. Oh, stomping away.
Boom, what impact.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks. Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact! Has them hooked, looking for sliced bread. What a counter! Power slam!
Crossing the legs.
Brainbuster to the knee. Starting to ascend the steel cage.
Going up and possibly out.
Seated at the top of the cage right now. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
One look at the great Khali and you can get the picture. Standing 7'1", weighing nearly 350 pounds, Khali is a truly gigantic superstar. What an intimidating opponent.
A man with a truly jaw-dropping stature. The great Khali also has no shortage of power. He can toss opponents around like rag dolls and has an unnerving, silent intensity inside the ring.
No matter your game plan, no matter your abilities, you're in trouble when you mess with the great Khali.
And then there's Shinsuke Nakamura, one of the most ruthless strikers we've ever seen. Nakamura is truly merciless when he's in the ring.
I think Shinsuke's opponent should take that ruthlessness as a sign of respect. For Shinsuke to come at you with anything less than his best would be an insult.
Just an incredible amount of lower body strength displayed there. Khali is now under pressure.
And I don't see Shinsuke slowing down anytime soon.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. Shinsuke Nakamura is one of the hardest hitting superstars in the world. We've seen his strikes lay out even the toughest competitors.
That's true, Cole. But the best way to keep from getting hit by a train is by staying off the tracks. Dodging, countering, and avoiding Nakamura's attacks is the best way to find an opening and neutralize the King of Strong Style.
Shinsuke Nakamura landed one there.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Back elbow blows that one up.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Nakamura laying down the gauntlet for their opponent.
Oof. German suplex.
I can't believe it. Somehow able to find the leverage and get it done.
Nakamura with decimating offense.
Khali getting carved and dissected.
Up and...
Can he put it away? Denying a 2 count there.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here. Carefully measuring their opponent and dropping the hammer with a headbutt.
The King of Strong Style close to tapping.
Nakamura not looking so tough now. He may lose this thing. And it's just too much. Has to submit.
Here is your winner,
Shinsuke Nakamura comes out of this one defeated.
Shin may be down, but no way he is out. This is a man who never forgets when someone has wronged him. Shinsuke Nakamura lives by a code of honor, and he's taken it upon himself to strike down anyone who does anything less or stands in his way.
That code of honor seems to revolve around psychologically and physically dismantling your opponent. Eccentric as he is, Nakamura definitely isn't playing around here.
And then we've got the great Khali, a superstar who is essentially a walking skyscraper. This guy could step on the competition by accident.
Khali is truly massive, even by our standards here in WWE. And what's more, he uses his incredible strength without any hesitation or mercy. If you are standing between him and victory, he will do whatever he must to crush you.
Corey, what's the strategy for taking on Shinsuke? What do you have to try to do?
Well, you need to keep the pressure on Shinsuke so he can't fully wind up for one of his devastating strikes. If you don't do that, you'll just be another victim of the King of Strong Style.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. A big kick to the gut, the clubbing forearm.
Ripped in the hard way. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Got them off their feet here.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
He's able to counter that. Shinsuke Nakamura with landslide.
What a devastating move by Nakamura, asserting his place on the throne as the King of Strong Style.
I think it's safe to say Shinsuke isn't losing his crown anytime soon.
Spin kick to the midsection. What reflexes to stop Khali, and he re-enters into the ring. Right to the back. And Khali gets cut down there.
And the rock star Nakamura rocking his opponent with his signature hard-hitting offense.
Going for a pin attempt. Oh, somehow. Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Hoisted up high here. Fighting out.
Thunderous power slam. That was one of the most surprising power slams we've ever seen.
That had to have taken an incredible amount of leverage to pull off on someone so much bigger.
Oh, if the first one doesn't get you, the second will.
There it is. Reversal.
Side slam.
Nice. He's getting back up, straight into harm's way. Fast thinking saved him there.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Shinsuke orchestrated that attack to perfection. Big back body drop.
And he's going for the pin. He forces a break before the count of 2.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. He's got him square in his sights here.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
The king of strong style close to tapping. Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Vice grip.
Impressive display of power. He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail.
Will the pain be too much? Will he looking for a crucial escape? Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being.
You got this.
The devastating
Khali bomb.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
First one missed. Second one didn't.
Effective. Oh, kick right to the spine.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation. Kinshasa!
Oh, man.
Celebration imminent for Nakamura.
And a victory. A win.
Here is your winner, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura reveling in the fact he secured the victory here tonight.
It was hard to watch at times, but
Damian Priest with a grim look on his face here. He's all business.
yeah, Priest isn't immune to having a good time, but once that bell rings, he gets serious in a hurry. The powerful big man doesn't want to mess around. Damian just wants to show everyone how easily he can beat the opposition.
And he often does. With the strength and intensity, Priest can make short work of anyone who gets in his way.
And in the other corner, we have the young OG, Javon Evans, who's always ready to step up to a fight.
Javon's a competitor with mind-blowing athleticism. We all need to buckle up because it's about to get bouncy in here.
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Indy counters.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Countered into a new cover.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. When you have the explosive power and size of Damian Priest, you have to think that drains a lot of his energy throughout the match.
Yeah, Cole, but Priest needs to keep his emotions in check here and see the big picture. If he wants to get the win, he has to reserve something.
He's doing it. Going for the pin. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Not time to expect victory yet. Javon Evans showing crazy agility with a double springboard splash.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box. The fight being brought right to Evans' front door. Counter by Javon. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Oh, what a power slam. Ooh, sidewalk slam. Right to the spine.
Boom, what a roundhouse.
What a forearm smash. Priest with the elevated flatliner.
There's that high ring IQ from Priest, expertly controlling the pace. Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Damian Priest, grip locked in.
South of heaven.
Evans on his last breath.
2 count. Finally, it's over.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Javon Evans suffering defeat here tonight.
Priest inflicted his particular brand of punishment, and it sure paid off.
This should be a hard-fought and explosive match with an athlete like Jordan Grace in the mix.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Cole. Grace sets a very high bar for in-ring physicality and power. She's ready to steamroll the competition and crush the fighting spirit out of anyone who thinks they're on her level.
Very well put, Corey. Grace doesn't mess around once the bell rings. She's here for a fight.
And then there's the terrifying Bull Nakano, as intense as they come. Always with a bad attitude and a bad hair day.
Just like you, Saxton. But Bull Nakano doesn't care who you are. When you're standing across the ring from her, all she knows is that you're a target. All I can say is good luck and Godspeed.
Loving it. Greetings from Asbury Park.
Send you a postcard. And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
And one more for good measure.
Bull shifts that to her favor. Stomping down. And an answer from her.
Corner and a couple back elbows to follow.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. And face first they go. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Lift the power bomb.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Boom! Michinoku driver. And Grace is really fired up.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up. Ducking underneath. This is a unique move. Vertebreaker. Taking over.
Go for the win here.
Turns the tables. Shoulders down.
I guess she doesn't think she's softened her up enough yet.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power.
Gut-wrench suplex.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Bull looking to get back in this.
Bull weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of her own. Someone check their pulse.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Diving moonsault. Turning it into a pin for the win.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Lift off.
That's not what she was looking for there.
Kick to the gut by Jordynne Grace. Look at the power.
Beast mode engaged. Can Bull come back from that?
She's being set up. Belly bomb.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. And a slam. Can Nakano find the strength to kick out? No! Kick out at two.
She just will not go away.
No. Saw it coming. It counters it.
Grace gets out of the way.
What a clothesline. Hard impact on the back. Taking advantage of the opportunity. Two. Kick out. She still has life.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Kick to the gut by Jordynne Grace. Look at the power.
Beast mode engaged. Will Grace seal the deal?
She did it. Grace picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Jordynne Grace.
Jordynne Grace with a massive win tonight.
Just like everywhere else she's been, Jordynne Grace is a winner in WWE.
Here we go with quite the tag team matchup in store. Things are now underway with Stephanie McCare and be fab. And across the ring, the team they're ready to face off with, Chelsea Green and Becky Lynch.
This match can very well come down to experience. And I'm not just talking about individual experience. I'm talking about the experience you have with your partner. Knowing how to be on the same page is going to be crucial.
She might want to turn her attention back to the match at hand. Single leg drop kick. Oh. Chelsea had that well scouted.
Leading her into the corner now.
Counters right back on Chelsea. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Oh, caught by the back elbow.
Boot to the mush. Effective way to counter any attack. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Chelsea just can't stop this attack.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped right now.
Single leg drop kick. Tossed by the neck.
Stephanie back her, head scissors. Rotating their opponent. There it is. Face first.
Head first. Got flipped upside down there. Oh, kick connects. Snapmare. Oh, there's a headbutt. Go ahead and eat defeat. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters out.
On the button with a low drop kick. Attack after attack coming from Bakar.
Chelsea needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes.
Able to make the tag.
And boy, was it needed.
Dodges away.
Snapmare could set something else up.
Head first. Single leg drop kick. Climbing up the turnbuckle here. That's insane.
Diving corkscrew moonsault.
Stephanie could have this one.
Harsh forearm.
Draped across the middle rope.
Oh.
And down.
Oof.
Chelsea must be fade.
Shoulders down. She might have her.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
And there's the tag.
Oh, clothesline.
Oh, she retaliates. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Ooh. Catches the kick.
Dragon screw. Kick gets caught. Oh, wicked punch. What a pump kick.
Boom.
Oh.
Time to end this.
Down across the neck.
Will that overtake Becky?
And cover now for the match. There's two. Oh, she kicked out.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
Becky Lynch absolutely refusing to let things go down like that.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers. Face first.
Man, that didn't look good at all for Lynch. Kick to the back. As the arm bar stretched in. Oh.
And Becky gets caught by an effective attack there.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
Go behind.
Oh, German suplex.
And the knee.
Driving face first. And Stephanie has picked up the pace.
This is a more daunting task. Stephanie Vaquer with her opponent tied up.
And there's the SVP. Vaquer with a big-time move.
I don't know how there is anything left in these superstars' bodies.
Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight. Ooh. Oh!
Oh, what a club.
Effective arm drag.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
No doubt she's looking to end her here.
From the top.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position.
Cashing in on that effort.
2.
Got it. There's the winners of the tag match.